Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 2020. It was a special weekend and an awesome weekend of racing. If you missed it, check it out on Flow Racing. It was some great racing action from beginning to end in all three divisions. We had the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and the introduction of the IMCA stock cars, and they all put on a great show on Friday and Saturday night at Antioch Speedway. This upcoming weekend, it's the Dinosaurs and Larry DeMint's Memorial Races, as well as the Hall of Fame night, and it is also championship night for the J's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, the Super Stocks, and the Valley Four Bangers. They're going to be joined by the wingless sprint cars as well. You can see all the action only on Antioch Speedway TV. That's right, we're returning back to where we belong, Antioch Speedway TV. To subscribe, head on over to AntiochSpeedway.tv, put that in your address bar, and you can click and subscribe for all of this weekend's racing action, Saturday, October 10th, 2020. Again, it's the Dinosaurs and Larry DeMint's Memorial Races, Hall of Fame night, and championship night for the J's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, the Super Stocks, and the Valley Four Bangers. And of course, they'll be joined by the wingless sprint cars. Don't forget, we have a new program we're showing on race days at around 3 p.m. on race day. We go live on Antioch Speedway by Promotions Facebook page. It is the Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show. That's right, we're doing a live pre-race show on race day at right around 3 o'clock, only on the Antioch Speedway by Promotions Facebook page. This past weekend, of course, was the first annual Bill Bowers Memorial Race, and it was a 3-day event, 2-day show with practice, barbecue, cornhole tournament, and live music on Thursday night, and then racing on Friday and Saturday night. In the IMCA stock cars, they made their introduction, their inaugural event at Antioch Speedway. This will be a normal class come next year, the 2021 season, and I'll tell you what, they did not disappoint. They put on 2 amazing shows both Friday and Saturday night. Tricky Troy Folger won hard-fought battles both nights, taking home victories in both the main events. Here's what he had to say on Saturday night.
Tricky Troy Folger, he's just a little bit happy. Yeah, as Billy Ballard said earlier when I talked to him, Troy just wants to win. It doesn't matter what he's driving. He could be driving a shopping cart. If they're having a shopping cart race, he wants to win, and he pulls it out again here at Antioch Speedway for night 2, taking home the second win for his second time running an IMCA stock car.
Hey, here's the thing.
Troy, just a little bit happy. Up on there with the special checkered flag they have for the Bill Bowers Memorial Race. Work on getting his gloves off, get his helmet off, we'll get him up front. Nicholas Johnson comes around, congratulates him. Quite a battle between those two cars there in the closing laps.
Hey, we're all fighting for the same line. That's fucking awesome.
Hey Troy, come on up front here if you would. Well, you're batting 1,000 in the stock car. IMCA stock cars batting 1,000. Congratulations.
Dude, if you guys ain't got one of these, you guys need to get one. Now, I don't care who you are. If that wasn't a good race, I don't know what to tell you, because there for a while that the Armin, we were going side by side, and then Johnson got in there. Dude, that was a hell of a race. It was amazing. I can't thank Dave Lincoln enough for letting me drive this thing, and the track crew put on an awesome track, and we got one more race to go.
Winning again here for the Bill Bowers Memorial Race weekend for the IMCA stock cars. Again, 2 for 2. What's this mean to you personally?
Dude, it means everything to me. Everybody knows how special this guy is to everybody. Bill Bowers, he's an amazing man, and he's got an amazing family that backs me 100%.
So what do you have to do now to take home the victory lane for the modified?
You know, just put in 40 consistent laps. It's slick right now. It's super smooth. You know, I just got to put together 40 good laps, and hopefully it comes there at the end.
We gonna see you back in one of these cars again?
Hopefully it lets me drive it again.
All right, Tricky Troy Folger, winner of, for the second night in a row, the Bill Bowers Memorial feature winner for the IMCA stock cars. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tricky Troy Folger winning both main events for the inaugural IMCA stock car races at Antioch Speedway. Again, he didn't get them easy. They were hard fought and some great racing action all the way through the field. They're going to put on great shows. Cannot wait for them to be a regular part of our program. And he also won those 2 events after blowing a motor on Thursday night at practice. In both the IMCA modified and sport modified classes, they ran a special format for this weekend. On Friday night, each car ran 2 heats. You would run 1 heat and then invert the field for the second heat. Drivers got points for passing cars, or they would lose points if they got passed based on their starting position compared to their finishing position. The top 14 point getterers on Friday night got to run the Friday night main event, with the top 4 in that race transferring directly to the Saturday night main show. On Saturday, all the non-qualified cars ran 1 heat each. That got them into one of 2 B main events that transferred the top 8 to the main show. So here's how things looked for the IMCA Sport Modifieds on Friday night. Fast Freddie Ryland in the 7J took home the main win. And in the IMCA Modified division on Friday night, Jacob Hobscheidt out of Plattsmouth, Nebraska took home the win, driving Sean Wilson's number 7 IMCA Modified. He won every race he entered on Friday night, did Jacob Hobscheidt. On Saturday night in the IMCA Sport Modified class, Guy Awardt, driving a number 10, took home the inaugural Bill Bowers Memorial Sport Modified main event win. I had a chance to catch up with him in the pits after the racing was over.
Here with Guy Awardt. Guy, you took home the win in tonight's Bill Bowers Memorial main event for the IMCA Sport Modifieds. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
You had to work for it, though. It was not given to you by any means.
Right, for sure. We brought the car home today, and we changed every spring. We raced Boone. We had the Boone setup in it, and it felt good, but every time we raced a California track, it was just tight, and we were just trying to fix the tight, and we were chasing it. So we brought the car home today, we washed it, we changed every spring back to what we normally run here, and it was amazing. It worked so much better. The car turned and got the victory.
You had to chase down Fast Freddy Ryland and took a little bit of lap traffic to help you get by.
For sure. If it wasn't for the lap traffic, I don't think I would have got him. But big shout out to Troy Follinger, Bill Bowers Memorial, Billy Bowers. It's an awesome race to win for sure.
What's this mean to you, winning this particular, the inaugural one, and especially
the first one? I mean, it's amazing. I didn't think I was gonna even be in the running, to be honest. After running 4th last night and just chasing and just barely making that transfer spot. And after, like I said, after we did the changes and we did the first set of hot laps, I just knew the car was better. So,
all right, what's the rest of your year look like?
I think we're done until Vegas. I think we're gonna do some camping with my lovely wife and just kind of relax till Vegas.
You got your new rig. Let's go spend time in, right?
The damn refrigerator doesn't work, but hopefully we'll get that figured out too.
So there's that flag for you, right? First annual Bill Bowers Memorial 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, who do you want to say thanks for getting out on the racetrack?
My dad, hands off, just always there to fix the car, nut and bolt, lube. Vince Bukuka, hands down. We feed off each other as far as setup and how the car. He's working a lot in Wyoming, so if we're racing and he's in Wyoming, it's on the phone, but he can't see what I'm doing. He's only going off what I tell him, so it's way better when he's here, obviously, because then he can see what I'm doing and I can tell him what I'm doing and we get the setup going and it works. So my lovely wife for letting me just do what I love to do, and all the support, friends, family.
All right, Guy Awardt, congratulations on winning the inaugural Bill Bowers Memorial Sport Mod race.
Thank you very much.
And in the IMCA Modified Division, the Bill Bowers Memorial Modified Champion was Jacob Hobscheidt. Once again, winning everything he raced on Saturday. So he batted 1,000 for the entire weekend, winning everything he raced in. Congratulations, Jacob Hobscheidt. It was an amazing weekend of racing all weekend long for the inaugural Bill Bowers Memorial Race. The racetrack was in excellent condition and the racing in all 3 divisions was fantastic. Here's a full list of all the winners. Coming up this weekend, it's the Donna Soaries Larry DeMintz Memorial Race. It's also Hall of Fame night, although we're not going to have any inductions this year due to the lack of fans. We are going to have some Hall of Fame activities. Now I want to say thanks to Donnie Martin. He started and got the Antioch Speedway Hall of Fame up and running, and earlier this year he handed control of it off to Chris Briggs. He's the one who runs the Antioch Speedway Days of Old Facebook page. I had a chance to catch up with Chris this weekend.
Here with Chris Briggs. Chris, first of all, tell everybody what your first Facebook page is.
Antioch Speedway Days of Old.
And what do you do on that page?
I've collected a lot of pictures, stories, articles from the newspapers over the years, and got a whole lot of nostalgia going on that page, and it's kind of transformed into me doing the Hall of Fame now. So I started a Hall of Fame page with all the Hall of Famers that are inducted already, and then I've actually made a web page now.
So what's the webpage address real quick?
It is AntiochSpeedway.com.weebly, W-E-E-B-L-Y, it might be E-Y, I'm not sorry, .com.
All right, so you're kind of heading up the Hall of Fame. You know, Donnie ran it for the first few years, but
very good job.
He lives a long ways away.
Yes,
and you're right, he did a fantastic job. So he had approached you about running that, and so you've taken it over. So on October 10th, we have the Hall of Fame night in conjunction with the Donna Soares Larry DeMintz Memorial Race. What are we going to do on that night? Because it's not going to be a normal Hall of Fame night.
Unfortunately, with no fans in the stands, we just felt it wasn't right to actually have a Hall of Fame induction this year. We want fans in the stands, so the families, the friends, and people that know these drivers can come out and congratulate them, be part of the group of it, and celebrate with them. And so this year we're passing up on inducting. After this year, we have a committee that we're going to have nominations sent to, and we're going to pick out of all those nominations. We're actually going to rank them. The top 3 in rankings will automatically go in. The next 3, we're going to have a fan vote, and out of those 3, whoever wins is going to go in. So we're going to have 4 from there, and I'm going to have the committee pick one. And the reason I'm doing that, I'm the youngest one out of the committee, so all these other people on my committee, I'm 51 years old. I've been in this track for 45 years. Everybody else, a couple of them been here since it started. We want to make sure we get somebody from way back in the Hall of Fame. That's really important. 60 years of this track running, and we don't want to forget anybody from behind. So that's why I'm going to have a committee pick. So basically 5 a year, and I think that's adequate as far as the time we'll have to present their awards for them, and kind of go from there.
So we're not just saying it's going to be the Hall of Fame night, you're actually planning on doing something that night as well. What
yes,
do you got going on?
I just have a little video kind of showcasing the Hall of Famers that we have now, just their cars, pictures of them. A couple of people I haven't been able to get the info on, looking and doing that still, but kind of taking pictures off my website and a little bit of writing before and after on how things are going, talking about the website, where they are, and future plans.
So what got you involved or interested in the history? Just because you've been around, or?
Yeah, kind of, you know, like I said, I found a bunch of pages off of Jim Burns' Facebook, and he had them labeled Antioch, because I just really like, you know, hey, this is like my past when I was a little track brat around here, and I kind of want to take this, and I asked him, he said, no problem, take them. Kind of started like that. It brought me back to my childhood. I lost my father kind of young. It's been, got 32 years now. He raced out here for about 3 years in Sportsman back in the mid to late 70s. Jerry Garner drove his car for a few years, and my dad drove it. Just kind of helps me bring me back to the times of when my dad was around. And plus, you know, I've grown up out here. I've seen a lot of people come and go, and I just want to make sure nobody's forgotten.
And if you haven't checked out Antioch Speedway Days of Old, there are a lot of people that watch that page. That page is popular.
I got like 1,800 people that have signed on as members. Let this car go by real quick. There is a lot of pictures on there, and when I've been going through stuff, getting stuff ready for the Hall of Fame stuff, I've been searching through all those pictures. Like, I didn't even know some of these existed, and there's a lot of cool stuff on there. Sportsmen, stock cars, some sprint cars. I don't have a whole lot of modifieds. I really should, because I pitted for a bunch of guys out here in modifieds, pitting for my nephew, 19K right now. Got to get some more modifieds up there, but you know, people may not like that because they might feel old. Days of old. I know when Clay, I can't remember Clay's last name right now. He used to be a tech man out here, and he drove the limited late models, drove a modified for a little bit. He kind of gave me a bad time. It's like, I guess if I'm going on that page, I guess that means I'm old. It's like, no, that's not. That's not. So we have a lot of fun with it. Keeps me busy, especially during the COVID stuff. You know, not working as much, and once I start working, I may not have as much time for it, but I'm gonna give it all I got.
All right, so Antioch Speedway Days Old, the Antioch Speedway Hall of Fame page as well, and Hall of Fame night next Saturday, October 10th.
October 10th, yep, we'll be here.
It's going to be a good time, and Chris Briggs, thank you very much.
All right, good night, thanks.
That was Chris Briggs of the Antioch Speedway Hall of Fame and the Antioch Speedway Days of Old Facebook page. I can't wait to see the video he has in store for us this Saturday night. Again, this upcoming weekend, it is the Donna Soares and Larry DeMintz Memorial Race, the Hall of Fame night, and championship night for the Jay's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, the Super Stocks, and the Valley Four-Bangers, and the wingless sprint cars are going to be in action as well. The only place to see all the action live and direct from Antioch Speedway, because we still can't have fans, soon I hope, is on Antioch Speedway TV. That's right, head on over to AntiochSpeedway.tv, sign up, and get ready for some great racing action this Saturday night on Antioch Speedway TV. Don't forget, we also have the Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show that we started a couple weeks ago. You can see that race days at around 3 p.m. over on the Antioch Speedway by Promotions Facebook page. That's the only place to see it live and direct from the pit area at Antioch Speedway.
Finishing second, coming up just a little bit short, but a great effort on your part.
Yeah, definitely. We were good, but he was really good. We got to him in lap traffic, and I got by him, and I got impatient with those lap cars, and I should have just stayed on the bottom, and it just waited for them to make a mistake and let him drive around me on the outside, but I got impatient and cost it myself.
You got a win tonight in the IMCA stock cars, and last night you finished second here in this one in Bill Bauer's Memorial Race. A successful weekend overall.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just kind of disappointing there at the end, and I got the lead, and my stuff was pretty good, but he was a class of the field. He was good last night and tonight. You know, congratulations to Sean and Jake and everybody that helps him, and I just can't thank the Bowers family, all the fans that watched at home, all my guys back in the pits that worked their tails off. It was a long weekend, both cars, both nights, and you know, just can't give it up to them enough, and thanks to everybody that supported this race, and hopefully we can make it better.
So what's your thinking back to Bill Sr., what's the fondest memory with him?
The first night. He's just awesome. He wasn't really fond of me when they told him the 17-year-old kid was going to drive their car, and our relationship grew from there, and he treated me like a grandson. He was an amazing man.
Tricky Troy Folger, congratulations on a good weekend. Good luck the rest of your year. Good luck on your marriage, coming up in December.
Yeah, and thank you for her. Thank you, my fiance. She supports the long nights out in the shop, or the carport, should I say, and you know, she puts up with all these weekends at the track, and it's her days off too, but she likes to spend them here, so it makes me happy.
Tricky Troy, congratulations. And with that, let's head on over here at third place. Quick Nick DiCarlo. Nick, nice run.
Yeah, I had fun. I mean, you can't complain finishing in the front.
You couldn't quite keep up with the two in front of you, but you had a good battle back there.
I feel like they kind of got away from me, and then we just kept the distance, and I couldn't gain, and they weren't leaving me. But then the lap cars, I caught them, and then they left me again. You know, it is what it is. But the late yellow kind of hurt me. My car didn't seem the same after that.
So, what's the rest of your year look like?
I'm done. This is the last race for me until January. We might go to Cocopah and run a couple nights. So.
All right, Quick Nick DiCarlo, congratulations on a good weekend.
Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, let's head on back here. Bobby Hogue.
I can't afford to be gone for 6 days.
You won last weekend at the Pettit and had a good strong run here tonight.
Yeah, we faded. We kind of went the wrong way, but hats off to Jacob. He did an excellent job. I mean, he was flawless last night and tonight again. Got to race with Nick a little bit. I mean, I was kind of slowly watching people go by. So, hate starting up front and going the wrong way, but it is what it is. We go back and do some homework and try again next time.
What's the rest of your year look like?
Just a bunch of months and days and weekends. I'm not sure. We haven't really decided anything on Vegas yet. I mean, that's the next real big one. I'll probably hit Merced at the end of the month. Other than that, just kind of play it by ear, see what else comes up.
And you had better luck today in your sport mod than you did yesterday.
Yeah, it stayed together. We came from, I don't know, like 13th or 15th, something like that, to third. I think it went nonstop. It was a good race. It's cool to see them always go nonstop like that. So yeah, we rebounded with that one and trying to sell that thing. So if anyone's looking for a sport mod, look me up.
All right, Bobby Hogue, congratulations on a good weekend.
Oh, thank you.
And let's sneak back here. One more, William Gold. If I can get you to step out here real quick. Congratulations on coming out to California and having some fun.
Yeah, it was great. I couldn't believe how smooth the track was. It was actually racy. Normally you see that much dust in the air and it's one lane follow the leader, but not this place. We can move around and we were pleased.
Did you have enough fun and enough success? You're going to come back and join us again?
Well, you know, we'd had more fun if we'd have won, but you know, being the third loser is not bad. So we'll be back next year.
So you came out, you got to bring your family out. We talked yesterday in the pre-race show. You found out that the Pacific Ocean's really cold, but overall a good trip for you?
Yeah, it was great. You know, met lots of nice people, and you know, got to race in 2 places never been before, and maybe next year we'll meet more people and we'll do a little better.
So what's your plans for the rest of the year for your racing?
Hopefully do better than 4th.
All right. William Gold from Nebraska, congratulations, the 60, former national champion. And with that, Chad, come on up if you would. Chad Chadwick, promoter here at Antioch Speedway. Great weekend of racing.
It was really good. It was fantastic, actually. They didn't tear a lot of stuff up. I think the tow truck only had to go out about 4 or 5 times. Good racing all night, all weekend, and you can't ask for much more than that.
What's the rest of the year look like for the track?
We're going to run all the way until October, until Halloween. It's weather permitting. It's going to be good. I think it's only getting better.
Bill Bauer Memorial. Last year you called this race the West Coast Nationals. You changed it this year. You had a close relationship with Bill Bowers.
Bill Bowers worked for me for 29 years. He built motors for Kellen. A lot of those years. Him and S&S, they were working together on the motors and stuff. So yeah, no, Bill, I've known Bill since I was 19 years old, and he's like family.
All right, Chad Chadwick, thank you very much.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Until this weekend, I'm Wylie Wade. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody. So in both the I just did all that and I didn't hit record. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Let me try it again, shall we? One more time. Saturday. Okay, here we go again. Fix it. Here we go. 3, 2. This one is a little clumsy. I need to unclumsy it. Okay then. 3, 2.